Hello dear Leos, this is just a little extra video, in particular about the eclipse on the 14th of December, in particularly for Sun, rising sign, that is the ascendant sign, and the moon in Leo. What is this all about? So if you want to check out more in general for the whole month, for Leo, check out the monthly horoscopes. If you want to know a bit more about the upcoming very soon eclipse on the 30th of November, I made videos there as well. But now this one is the video for the 14th of December, the total solar eclipse in a fellow fire sign. So fellow, that means good. That means good. You are a fire sign, and the eclipse happening in another fellow fire sign means that for you in general, this is nice energy. Although this eclipse belongs to the fourth south Saros cycle, which is a cycle which has a lot about strong emotions there. But as I said, this is an energy that flows with your energy. So that is already a good thing. Now, the eclipse in itself has to do with the sun, the moon together. That's a total solar, that's a solar eclipse, and total because the south node is very close to it. So we call it a south node eclipse because it's close to the south node, the sun and the moon. This is about definitely endings, but also new beginnings. And more than ever, these kind of eclipses, they kind of take away something in order to make place for new stuff. So depending on the house situation of your chart, for you, it's the fifth house. This is happening in the fifth house, the house of your creativity, the house of children, the house of romance, the house of your own projects and your hobbies. So there's something that is going towards an end, or a cycle that is ending, and that is quite positive because it goes very well with your energy and you're ready for it. It's not something that, oh, you're clinging on to it. This is not happening in a square or an opposition or whatnot with your sign. It is in a trine. So it's supposed to go a little bit easier. Now, all the Leos will feel it, but the Leos who were born or who have planets around 23 degrees of Leo, they will feel it, of course, the most, because this eclipse is happening on 23 degrees of Sagittarius. So these are the Leos born between like the 13th of August up until the 18th, 19th of August. They will feel it the strongest. But of course, every Leo will feel this energy. Now, this letting go of something is held by Mars, because Mars is trining this energy in another fellow earth sign, fire sign of Aries. And Neptune is working a bit against it. So I will be having a look at what can help you, or what to need to look after, what to be aware of for the pitfall. But in itself, this is about a letting go. It could mean a relationship, and I mean in a good way. For instance, a child that is leaving home because they're old enough to do so. And, it's a part of your heart, right? It's the heart chakra that is here absolutely activated, but in a way of, oh yeah, they're dear to me, but I have to let them go. And that is true love, something like that. But another thing that can happen, of course, is a love story. A love story that you feel this is the end, or this needs to level up, or there is something about this connection that I need to let go of. But whatever it is, it's not that hard, and you're not struggling with this energy, because this is when a beautiful fire trine happens, like 3 trines happening at the same time. It's not going to be the struggle. It's about, yeah, I feel like I have to let go of this for my own good, or we're both in different worlds, for instance, and it's better that we part from here. For instance, it's of course, these are general horoscopes, but this can be the feeling. Also a hobby that you're doing. I've been, for instance, you're learning Spanish for like 5 years, you're done with it, you let go of that, and it gives you opportunity for new energy, which is the North Node in your 11th house. So this this letting go, it's not just a letting go, it's a cycle that ends, and then you can focus a bit more on the North Node, which has to do with friendships, new friendships, which also has to do with new hopes and objectives for the future. So it's quite an enjoyable energy here. Although letting go of, when you're a parent, you need to let go of a child, and it's not always easy, right? But as I said, you're getting help here of Mars in your ninth house. That means that what can help you is philosophy, astrology, anything that ends with E, I think. No, but it's the metaphysical side of life, the divine, feeling that you're connected with the divine, or your connection with the divine can help you in this process. What is a bit tricky and you need to look out for is the Neptune. It squares up to Neptune in your 8th house, and that has to do with shared resources, but it also has to do with, Neptune is a bit foggy energy there. So actually, in you going forwards towards your new goals, towards your new objectives for the future, watch out around investments, the shared resources that you have with other people. Try to be as clear as you can with them, because you've got Neptune there. On another more deeper level, it has to do with psychology. It has to do with parts of you that are changing and that are dissolving. So that might not always be easy, but it has to do with that sort of transformation. So that's, for instance, in the example of letting go of a person, that yes, you go through a psychological death, almost, you could speak. But that is needed. And although that can be every now and then a bit hard and painful at the same time. But definitely this eclipse is a lot about making new energy, making new place and new opportunities and energies coming into your life through that 11th house. Of also, when you have your own company, for instance, maybe of letting go of a project, maybe of letting go of maybe you've got like 2 or 3 little companies there. Maybe letting go of one company will help you to have new goals for the other 2. Something like that. Anyway, I could go on and on, but I wish you a very good eclipse season, and go for those new objectives there. You definitely are ready for that. And but also let go of some old stuff, right? Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.